Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with another live stream of Final Fantasy 14. How y'all doing today? I'm doing okay. I apologize that I apologize that I'm still having that fucking audio issue with this stupid. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. Like, I hate that I have it because I had it at a very awesome moment during a recording of a video yesterday, and it kind of it ruined it, which was bullshit. I really hate that. But anyway, guys, as you all know, I live stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, and now I also release videos every single day at 10 a.m. Oh, I release videos every single day at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Currently, guys, or at 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. if it's a day that I'm streaming. So yeah. Oh, also, it's very windy today, guys. It was windy. The wind picked up really well yesterday too. Once like around noon my time, which is like 2 hours from now. So I'm hoping at some point the wind will die down, but I'm not so sure. It is what it is. It's weather. But anyway, guys, yeah, we have only 63 missions left in the main Shadowbringer story. So yeah. Also, we got at the end of the last stream, we got I don't know the right term or word I should use is we got courted, not really courted, but we got like, hey, we're trying to get courted by the one dude. I can't remember his name. It's this dude, but But yeah, we got courted by him. Be like, hey, let's make an alliance. I'm like, we're like, yeah. Good evening to you, sir. I do hope you were well rested. The architects and your companions are presently gathered at the Ocula. He asks you to convene with them at the earliest convenience. Okay. So off screen, I finished up all of Delta's stuff, which was good. I actually really liked that story that had, and I didn't do the remainder of the. I haven't touched. I didn't go back to touch the that actually reminds me. I didn't go back to bring out to the warrior dude to hunt down the guy, so I didn't go back to him yet. I just have a feeling this is gonna be spoken. God, that wind. Hello.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Ah, he's here. It's this dude, I can't remember his name.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon?
Emmett Sleck.
Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe.
Okay.
Your exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
Especially after I was taken over by one of them.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant.
You're gonna break into a musical number now?
Wage your war against the Sin Eaters. Put each and every Light Warden to the sword. Prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies.
But why?
Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth.
Oh, okay.
Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
You make a compelling argument there.
And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was.
If he just wants to observe, let him
I
observe.
suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the Eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
What was that all about?
Most lying
A
dude
vain
behind
attempt to make us
saying.
doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
Not one joke, I don't know, but if he crosses me, I'll make him wish he hasn't. A colonel, perhaps? I don't know.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Logical. Do you have any insight about this dude?
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters.
Nope. Okay, you're just gonna bother talking
I
about
will
him?
begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
Yeah, I've been told that plenty of times.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Amarang, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Amarang in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Well, I think we know where the one with
Then I would
Ulmal's
ask that
at.
you journey to Raktika. There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me.
I can't blame her, maybe.
You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
'Twould be no trouble.
Twould be no trouble.
My thanks.
Urianger.
While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
A letter.
What's that?
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Luran.
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take. Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Of course.
Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
Safe travels to you too. This can only end greatly. Before you leave, I would make a request of you. There's a church, or rather the ruins of a church, at Fort Job. Might I ask that you go there before seeking out Ystod? It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen to disuse. Yet within the hall there remains a tablet whose writings I believe may prove of use to Yustola. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your reunion. A most considerable proposal. Very well. Now we depart to Rakhtitaki. We shall journey on to Fort Job that we might secure this relic. Oh yeah, I also got some more of the Aether Currents in one area. More so, I think I got all the ones in... Yeah, at Lakeland. So, although I'm still very close to like all these other ones, I still need to like do all these quests to get the currents. So in all honesty, like I'm way better off than I was when I was doing this for Stormblood. Actually, as a matter of fact, I probably would have had this all done if I wasn't, honestly, the main reason why I stopped doing, goddamn, that wind. The main reason I stopped doing the, oh, damn, there was a fucking crystal there. Oh, well. The main reason why I stopped, doing the missions for this area was because I got into a raid thing that I was waiting for. Because also, I forgot to mention too. Also off screen, I started doing the quest with Sorbane and Tataru, which is something I definitely want to go back into. I'm still not finished with that yet, so. So I'm definitely going to continue that at some point. Maybe on Saturday, because like I said, Saturdays is more so for the days where I play this more so often after the stream too. Here amidst these ruins we will find the Church of the First Light, and within that hall, the Hall of the Temple we seek. Times is of the essence, my friends, so let's be quick. A little bit of faith. At the height of Lakeland's prosperity, these sites served as not as a man's final bastion, but as a testament to his ignition and archaeological prowess. The Church of the First Light was responsible for such many marvels, building majestic chapels in every corner of the realm. Alas, the flood with its inexorable tides would drown nigh every one, and did all but put an end to the religion as a whole. For the creatures which then did rise from the fluent deluge were seen as agents of divine punishment, sons of our sin and sin of both. Hence where the name of Sin Eater. People were lost, seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet where there is light, there hath ever been shade, and 'twas in the darks they sought solace. The most deviant of those worships the shadows that they migrate to the Rakikati Great Wood, but that is a tale of another time. But now let us find what remains of the chapel here. Ba 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 da da ba ba. Seems I have to find a way down. Yo, this piano is great. Ah, here we go. Up. Alright, this is the day of the church we sink. It's surprisingly intact. What little is left of this church I've seen until now has always borne the scars of decays or disuse. Its subterranean construction had done much to protect the hall from the ravages of time, yet the reason for its remarkable preservations may be deduced from its decoration. As faith in the light did wane, so rose reverence for the dark, and its followers did want for a place of worship. To be plain, the standards which do adorn these walls belong not to those who built them, but to worshippers of the dark, the knights blessed, who subsequently migrate to Rakikataki, yes? Indeed. It was beneath the shade brought of the Rakikaki great wood that they finally found sanctuary. Often, many times, did Ulmo make specious overtures of friendship to them, but they are no fools. The Akards knoweth full well that Y'shtola in her seclusion doth labor to learn all she may of the blessed and the past, which is why he sent us here, I now see. The tablet of which she spoke no doubt provided a glimpse into the history that she so yearneth to comprehend. Well then, better hurry up and find it. Search your eyes for a tablet. You may move the camera. Okay. I can barely see my hand in front of my face. If only that torch were a little closer. Table of fragment of Holy Scripture to its seem most assuredly rest here on the altar. Yet this would, I presume, also have been where the blessed placed the front of scene used for the practice of their faith. Whither, then, would they not have set the tablet? Can anyone tell me what this infernal tablet even looks like? Really, they don't let me go any higher than this. Oh, hello. You have located the time-worn tablet. Just that easy. I found it. By being super far away from it. Within the altar, thou sayest. Why are you talking like that, you're Orianje? Or have you always talked like that? Not to escape his thine eye, it would seem. This is indeed a temple we seek. Curious, the engravings predict the Knights blessed. If I'm not mistaken, they are right in the script of the ancient Empire of Ronka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now Rocky Tika. 'Twas be no small matter to decipher them. Fine gift for the sake of truth. This is plain the arch understood your story only too well. But come, let's quit this place and make ready to our journey to the woods. Is it time for us to meet the final sign so I can change my outfit if need be? In only the pond, there is a custom of the Knights Blessed which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, a dim light to be abhorrent, and everything it touches befold. Thus do they take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. To speak plain, it is belief of the blessed that one's own name must never be uttered in the light of the everlasting day. Yet this commandment preclude not to the use of another's. Thus do parents protect their children, and in rare cases master their disciples. So it is that Y'shtola hath taken the name of Master Montoya. Lest we offend them, I bid you speak not her true name in the blessed presence. Then in mind, let us speak with the God who keepeth vigil of the great wood's border. Oh, so that's why she's called. Okay, so in the movie of Shadowbringers, Oriange calls her Master Montoya. So I was always confused. I'm like, why is she called Master Montoya in here? Now I know. You know, it's so weird. Like, I don't know how far away the woods is, but then again, it's like, it'll be dark for them because we'll be under great trees, but it'll still be, you know, daytime. It'll be so crazy because, like, you know, we have like 2 regions where it's like, where it could go day and night now, but it'd be so weird if, like, you just see it be like, well, Met Traveler, what business brings you here? Yes, of course, right this way. Oi, that wind.
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked.
I mean, also, I was not expecting this music.
The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow. And so he braves the forests of Raktika in search of mystery and wonder.
I am curious though, like how it looks like.
Of Ronka.
Obviously, they can make it look fine because, you know, hey, you're transitioning. But it's like, I wonder how it actually looks like in terms of world. It's like, oh, the night just stops at this point.
Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
Oh, hi, buddy.
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule. Forgive me.
Dude.
A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days. Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Right up your ass.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows? Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No, I think not. I am an observer, nothing more.
I can't fight. Well, not yet.
Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
Ah, his commentary's best. Very well. What is it now? Do you expect me to regulate you with friendly banter? Oh, very well, I'll humor you this once. You may consider my latest act of good faith. Come on, then, what do you wish to know? Let's use this form first. Well, what a curious question. Mortal flesh is but the vessel which into we acids pour the elixir of our souls, molding it to the first. Molding it as fits the occasion, or not if we so choose. But if a year or a millennium, I prefer to retain the same form until my duty is done. So after arriving here at the first, I fashioned some hapless body into the man you see before you. Towards your friends over there can attest, there are those of us who forego such altercations. He was ever the rash one La Habrea, jumping from vessel to vessel, never heeding the toll it took on him. Verily, it teareth thee every corner, and so as the light one remaineth, the Scythians shall be free to prey upon those lands without surcease. If now it's done, 'tis but a matter of time before the blessed succumb. 2 years past, the swarm of Scythians did lay waste unto their largest settlement, killing a great many of their priests in so doing. Though some few did survive, they know not how to go on. Wayward souls is in want of a guiding hand. For mercy, your store has provided that which they sorely needed. They have but since endeavored to restore their home, and thither shall we bend our steps. Fort Gohan. Going. Oh. To the east, huh? Let me grab this first before I move on. Oh, come on. I just realized the Ascians might be like ruled as like gods to these people. Now that I think about it, because they go into the darkness and all that shtick. Hi, Estola. Maybe not yet, though.
I see little sign of recent activity, nor hath any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction. Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Shouldn't we, like, be careful of not saying Y'shtola's name?
Now, surround them!
Oh. Hello.
These senators, they're not like the others.
There's a reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
How is it they can speak?
It's a Sin Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
Hi. Kupo? It doesn't matter. Fuck it, I'm saying it. Kupo?
That will seem a lot less amusing when we are forced to kill them.
Oh, shut up. Nothing I would have said would have mattered.
Oh, for the love of... I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives. You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. And so I retire to the shade. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
There! Did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Oh, hey, Y'shtola.
Enough. Runar, report.
Master Matoya!
Oh. Hey. I mean Master Montoya. Sup?
We apprehended them as you ordered, but are you certain these are Sin Eaters?
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not Sin Eaters, then what?
Are you serious? Are you fucking
It's
serious right now?
clear that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not? Mayhap
Oh,
it
is
have
she
been
blind?
too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether.
Oh, that's true.
Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
Because this is getting very uncomfortable.
First explain this other presence in your company. The one I know not.
How dare you!
There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
You don't remember me?
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us.
Hi.
Though he is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but 2 Light Wardens have already perished by his most puissant hand.
Sup? I'm the Warrior of Darkness. How you doing?
It cannot be.
Sup? You truly thought me a city-eater? It's been too long, clearly. Nice to see you too, Master Montoya. Nice to see you too, Master Montoya.
Master Montoya?
Lower your weapons. Forgive us this hostile welcome. Come. I would give you a proper introduction to Raktika and its people.
Well, she is blind, isn't she? But she can only sense the ether people. That's the case, isn't it? Right? That's like what happened when we rescued her. During Heaven's Sword. Hello. You have been busy since arriving in the first, I gather. I would hear the tale of your travails in more civil surroundings. The fourth gone yet to be rebuilt. The Knights Blessed have made their home in the settlement to the northeast. I will wait you at the entrance. Follow the path through the yonder gate and you will find me soon. Yeah, that wind! Almost makes me not want to fucking record because it just gets annoying. Northwest? Oh, that's a ways away. Well, that's probably like all the way up. Well, you know, it's somewhat on the way to where we gotta go. What the hell? There it is. Actually, hold on, I want to see what the next one. Where the next one will be. Northeast, huh? So it shouldn't be too bad. I can easily make my way back to it. 4 out of 10, so that's not bad. Southeast. Okay. Alright, I promise I will get this one and then I will continue on with story. Oh, there it is, I see it. Probably some over there. Yeah, the next one's all the way over there. Yeah, I can't get it. Well, at least that one is, so. There you are. I was beginning to worry. Much like the 12s would, this force has a way of dealing with those who stray too far from the beaten path. But I digress. Let me show you the home of the Knights Blessed. Ah, here we go. This is how I'll be able to like go to the... This is how I'll be able to get to the other side.
Slitherbow is the largest of the blessed settlements. They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself.
Okay, that's fine-ish, I suppose.
It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood. I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are a simple people.
Nah, it's fine. I didn't expect much.
Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come.
Tell us what happens as I pass the fuck out. Well, Xenos, I don't know if you know, but he's back. I can't remember if you remember or not. Although we think he's being controlled by an Ascian. Or we only tell you the stuff that's happened since I've showed up here and not do you all not care what happens back at home?
I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Raktika.
That we do, or that I do.
In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I've come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Yeah, that'll help.
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya. Or rather, could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings, and suffer no trespasser to escape. Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor
Oh,
with
really?
me.
Is it going to tell us how to get in there, like through a back way or something?
Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
Ah, yes, serendipity.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in
Doodah,
unraveling their
serendipity,
secrets, thou needst only ask.
Thank you, Urianger. I may well take you up on that offer. While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city? Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
Yeah, I have no doubt about it, so...
I must say, Ishtola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd.
I guess that's true.
But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
Going for the throat, I see.
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
Back in the source.
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will. And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life. But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
It's fine-ish. Meh. Might end up which, by the way, as you guys see, I do have ample inventory space. Well, this stuff was from the... This stuff was in the Moogle stuff, the Wild Rose. I believe this is from Final Fantasy 9? No, not 9. 2, the one with Farion. Ah, that's good by only 2, so... While it may not... okay, these are definitely better than what I currently have equipped, but I'll just hold on until I get all pieces. I'm not indifferent to Thancred's troubles. Nevertheless, I will not apologize for holding him into a higher standard after all these years. He has ever been a man of considerable resolve, and that is what I will continue to expect. Though it heartens me to know that some of us remain ourselves in spirit of our personal circumstances. I can but imagine how Isaiah and Alphanon have changed since arriving here in the first. Not! Change is part of life, we can hope. Perhaps you should be concerned with how you have changed, you bitch. Listen, you were girlfriend number 1 from beginning until Stormblood, okay? Change is a part of life, but hope it's changed for the better. I'm not gonna go at her throat yet. You're right, and after my untoward remarks to Thancred, no doubt he thinks I changed for the worse. I will have to speak with him later. That's definitely a reply that would have fit for both. Returning to Malahan, I really must begin work on deciphering this tablet. In the meantime, perhaps you should go take a look around Slitherbra. If there is anything you need, pray speak with Run at the Plaza. I need one thing, and that's to attune the crystal. Welcome, friend. Welcome. My apologies for our less than hospitable greeting earlier. Tell me, what is your name? From where do you hail? This is my name. I hail from the same place as... Crystal... Oh, okay, I guess I'm saying from the Crystallium, I guess. I see. This trouble you brought may help us find the Light Ward here in Rakitika. Well, you're welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. Come, let me show you around. Hi, Minfilia. Would it be alright if I joined you? Of course, of course. Anything for the guests of our dear Master Montoya. Thank you. She means a great deal tonight, doesn't she? If not for her, we may have all perished in the great fire. With our priests slain and our home in ruins, we were at the mercy of the Sin Eaters. It was she who drove them back, and with her sage guidance, we were able to rebuild. Before long, she became a central figure to our community. A great oak within Wood's shadow may have come to find solace. That is not to say there was not those hesitant to grant an outsider such authority, myself included. Perhaps it is the smile in her eyes when she speaks of the sunless sea. I feel whole again, now that she is with us, and I have no doubt the others feel the same. She is as much a part of the Night's Blitz as any of us, and we are grateful for all she has done in service to the Dark. You did not hear this from me, yes. Now, you should know there are certain customs we ask guests to adhere to as long as they reside within Slitherbra. To show reverence to the Dark? In a word, yes, but fear not, it is not too involved. Let's begin with something simple. Follow me. Ah, so we must be forced into your religion. It's okay, go ahead. I like your ribbon, girl. I thought that said Alizé for a minute. I'm like, Alizé, what the fuck are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in, some other place? Should you see any of our people come to this chamber, they are likely returned from a journey beyond the borders of Rataki. We use the water stored in here to cleanse ourselves of the light's impurity. A simple and perhaps peculiar custom, but it is one of our most important. Would you two kneel for just a moment that I might rid you of the light's impurity? A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I... Oh, there it is. I will not bend the knee! I'm all wet. As air lightly sprays you with water, your skin begins to tingle. Teehee, that tickles. And with that, you have been cleansed of the light's lighted touch. How do you feel? Refreshed. Wet. I'm not sure, to be honest. Not refreshed exactly, but I do feel different. Has this water been treated in some way? Only blessed by our priests. They are particular in the arcane arts. As such, they set their prayers and bathe the water with a faint dark energy. A prickling sensation. No one has ever spoke of such a reaction before. I wouldn't say it was an unpleasant sensation, but I too felt something strange. The dark aspects of this water should have no discernible effects. Yes. You are sin eaters! Oh my god. By the gods, Master Montoya was right. You are sin eaters! No, we're not. I jest. What you felt was likely no more than chill of the water. Perhaps now would be a good time to show for you to acquaint yourself with the people of Silver. Well, that I must teach you a customary greeting. Peekaboo! Ali Tuta in the language of Ronka is one of the several ways one might say good evening. The world is not as safe as it once was, and this greeting lets us quickly discern friend from foe. Is there a handshake or gesture we should know too? I would hate to offend anyone. You need not worry. Merely speak the words Alin Tuta and they will know you as friends of the blessed. I will await your return here. Now go! They are likely to be heartened by your knowledge of our ways. In the chat mode, say enter Alin Tuta to greet the villagers of Silbro. They really do a lot of this, They really do a lot of this stuff, huh? Does it really have to be Al in to oh my lord. It does have to be lowercase. That's dumb. That one smiles warmly. Cubo. Why are you doing hopscotch without a hopscotch? Newly come traveler. Island cheese and welcome to Silebro. You must forgive us if we seem strangely reserved. We are quite a Tretun people. Silent and sincere as the sunless sky, the quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of eaters and other dangers here in the woods. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. All in cheesy! Welcome, friend. I take it you will remain in these woods for some time, yes? Be wary of the woods. You will find poison in near everything you see. But fear not, our medical tea will keep you healthy. Ask as it is yours. Actually, I want to know how many aetherite currents I currently have in this area. Okay, I do have 5. Okay, I couldn't remember if I had 5 or 6. Not that it really mattered. I like how Mephilia's being like my little buddy. Everyone's so kind and generous. I was nervous at first, but already I'm starting to feel at home. There's still much I have to learn about the Knights Blessed, but their faith and strength of will is nothing short of inspiring. I can see now they've built such a thriving community. A helping hand. Oh, you are returned. Very good. No doubt they were glad of your company. It's been too long since we had any visitors. Remember, if you have any questions or there's anything you need, do not hesitate to ask. Okay. Speaking of which, we must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As friends of Master Toy, we can ask for payment, but if you would be willing to lend a hand, it would be my pleasure. I'd rather not. I'm an asshole. We are fortunate indeed to play host to such generous souls. The task I have in mind is simple enough. All I ask is that you take a jug and water the crops in the square. May I help too? Of course! One of you can do the filling, the other can do the watering. Speak with Erzbal when you have finished. She will be relieved to hear that the crops have been attended to. While you take care of that, I'll see to your room and a warm meal. This community's nice. Right then, I'll fill you water. Why? Oh my god, this makes me feel so much better. Again, not to like take anything away from the old Minthelia, but still. This is the only jug I can find which was small enough to fill, but I'm afraid there's cracks in the bottom. You need to hurry to the ground before the water leaks out. Take a jug of water to the square before the contacts leak out. You'll have 45 seconds to complete the task. Should you fail, return my field and try again. Oh, it's literally right there. Okay, I was like, where's my timer? You have watered half of the plot. Fetch another jug of water to take care of the rest. Ah, this is charming. This is charming as hell. Was there enough water for the plot? Nope, one more. Only half, I see. Well, let me refill the jug for you. Take another jug before context. You have 30 seconds. Okay. They even have less time for this stuff. Fuck. Oh, well, I mean, I still had a good amount of time from the other one, so it's totally fine. The whole plot has now been thoroughly watered. I water these for you. Well met, travelers. I observed you earlier speaking to the others. Have you need of something? Ato, tuna. For other crops, my apologies for not noticing sooner. I have been rather distracted of late. Watering crops was always Todia's duty, but she's no longer with us. We have since taken the sharing of the duty, though never with guests. You are most kind. Is there anything else we can do to help? We could plant something if you like. There is no need. The plot is small, it is true, but it provides us with enough to survive. We ask for no more. I don't know how you manage. Had the Blessed not considered leaving, life would surely be easier almost anywhere else. I can understand why you might say that, but the easiest path is not always the right one. True that. Tell me, do you know our history, how our faith came to be? Yes, I believe so. The Knights Blessed was initially formed by those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood. What began as an occasional gathering of survivors eventually grew into a community, which ultimately decided to strike out on its own in Rakitiki Greatwood. I see you have read our history, but there is a history that is told and one that is lived. Like so many in those times, the first of the Knights Blessed lost everything. Their homes, their loved ones, all they held dear. To make matters worse, none could say what became of the souls of those lost in the flood when their bodies were reborn as sin eaters. People were without answers, without hope, their gods having drowned along with everything else. It seemed that nothing was beyond the reach of the light. Soon they realized that where there is light, there must be darkness, and in that truth they found new faith. A belief that the souls of the departed could yet find peace beyond those burning skies in the sunless sea above. That is why we pray, for the safe passage of wayward souls unto the blessed black abyss, for the return of the night that we might someday look upon the kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. We remain in these woods for the self-same reason our forefathers first chose them, that we may lead lives of simplicity, with the shades of these trees as a constant reminder of our faith. With so many seeking paradise in Ilmore, it's refreshing to find people who value a humbler existence. You are kind to say so. Makes their way of life foolish, and so it must seem that those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. In times such as these, when everything can be taken away in an instant, it is all too easy to lose sight of why we fight to go on living. It is not to hold fast to material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts. Keep alive the legacy they have left us. This we must do for them, our children, and generations yet unborn. To keep their legacy alive. You're thinking about it, aren't you, Minfilia? Hello.
Done tending to the crops already.
Hello.
Very good. It should not be long before your room is ready. Radna! Uh-oh.
In the woods. Sin eaters! I fear they may have the touch.
Where?
I'm gonna go up to the southwest, for mostly they have yet to wander any closer to Silverbroth.
Then we have no need to engage. Inform the guard that no one is to set foot outside the village until they have moved on.
But sir, what of Todia's Heartstone? It must be retrieved before the service.
Time for sinners to appear.
Are you just going to leave him alone?
Under normal circumstances, we would not hesitate in striking the beast down. But then, indeed have the touch, I will not risk them corrupting one of our own.
What was that you said about a stone?
A few days past, Tudia, child of Knights Blessed, was slain by the Sin Eaters. We succeeded in retrieving her body, but in our haste we failed to notice the necklace that was gone. Strung to it was this pendant of jade, her heartstone. All of the Knights Blessed are given such a stone at birth. It is the most valuable possession we can own. It is custom to present the heartstone to the deceased at their funeral as an offering to the husband now.
I'll take care of them. What if I could find it for you? I have experience finding sin eaters, and the light's corruption does not touch me like it does others. As my tutor called you Menphilia, did she not? Are you truly the Menphilia, descended from the Oracle? Even so, I dare not ask you to risk your life for the Blessed. I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that your people are in need and I can help. Please let me do this. Very well. But if the danger proves too great, you must retreat. I could never forgive myself if we were to force to hold a second service. I'll go with her, don't worry. I nearly forgot about Thancred. What if he returns before I do? Don't worry, I'll come with you. Thank you. With you at my side, I'm certain we can deal with them in no time at all. Go swiftly, and may the shadows keep you both. Go swiftly! I'm still standing here. Alrighty. We're making some good progress here. That's good. There will be a dungeon close to the end of this section, so it'll be that dungeon and then another mission, then we're done with this section, and that probably will be the end of the stream. So I still have like an hour and a half almost. There, the Sin Eaters. I was hoping there would be only one. There's no way you can search for the stone without dealing with them first. Get to it then. What? Shouldn't we make a plan first? Though there are only two. I'll draw one of them away. You can deal with the other. I guess I should have said that. Damn, I'm so close again to level up. Menphilia! Thank you to kill me if anything happens to you. Are you okay? There you are. It's done. But I fear I was a bit careless. I'll be better next time, I promise. fine. I'm fine. You need to worry about me. More importantly, we have to find that heartstone. They said it was made of jade, right? I'll search over there in the brush. Some like Lion King music. Seems to be no trace of the heartstone here. Oh, that's her. Aww. I really like this Memphilia. I don't know why. Again, there's nothing wrong. Isn't this the same place I looked? It is. God damn it. I want to help out about that face. This thing's just gonna lay here, huh? Oh, that looks freaky. Seems to be the spot, because I haven't found any other spots. You brush away the leaves and uncover a bright, brilliant green gem. Do you have any luck? Beautiful. This has to be it. You know, Banqueto said you were a man of many talents. I think I begin to understand what he meant. I have much to learn if I'm ever to be happy here where you are. where she was. Sorry, you guys said anything? We should hurry back to Silver. Ryan and the others are probably worried. You don't have to try to be her, Minfilia. Just be the Minfilia you can be. Okay, there's 14 missions left before I'm done with this section, which honestly might be a good amount to do to wrap up the stream. I know I could have just teleported. Goodness, you're safe. I began to feel the worst. Well, all that is dark. You found it. We can proceed with this service as planned. These blessed gems serve not only to protect us in life, but to guide our spirits under the sunless sea in the hereafter. Even should we be felled by the Sin Eaters, so long as the gems are recovered, our souls are ensured peace in the dark. Words fail to express my gratitude for the kindness you have done for the blessed. I must insist you and your friends attend Todia's services as honored guests. There is still much we must do to prepare, but please go inform the others it will be held in the Daka. When you arrive, there should be an attendant present to explain the proceedings. I mean, I learned so much about the Knights Blessed while you were away. And we helped them recover our lost heirloom out in the woods. I know I was supposed to leave, but they really need our help. There was a Sin Eaters, and as long as he accompanied you, do try to be more careful. Your injuries could have been a lot worse. How did you... Let's just say a little bird told me. And it's telling me now that Andy has business with us. Sup? Is something the matter? Funeral. They've asked us to attend the service? Of course we'll go. It's being held in the dark here, is it? We'll take care not to be late, I promise. Speak with the placid Eldred. Eldred? Speak with the plastered elder. The other woman hands you a candle. She then points over to a nearby corner where you might place it. Don't say anything tonight if you're gonna say goodbye. My friends!
It seemed only right that we show our faces. May we join you?
Sure.
Let's begin. I thank you all for coming to pay respects to our fallen daughter of the night.
In the light, she was known as Todia, but in the dark, we shall remember her always as Menine. Let us each take a moment to offer her our prayers. We entrust her now to the night's sweet embrace. In darkness will she be free from pain and suffering, now and forevermore. May her soul find peace in the sunless sea of heaven, and in the love we bear for her in our hearts.
That vessel represents the night sky, the sunless sea of heaven.
Call upon you now, O bringer of shadow, to lead this gentle soul unto the sea. We call upon you, O warrior of darkness, to deliver her unto paradise everlasting.
I am told you assisted in the preparations for the service. On behalf of the Blessed, you have my sincerest thanks. The enduring legend of the Warrior of Darkness owes much to the traditions of these people. And none were more ardent in their faith than Todia. She would have been greatly moved by your presence.
I sure like to meet her. You know I don't deserve such revenge. I'm being modest here.
You might not deliver her to the heavens, but if you could deliver the night sky to her people, the real night sky, it would be the next best thing.
Gotta find that warden.
Their prayers would finally be answered. They could gaze up at the firmament and see their ancestors in every twinkle of the stars. We cannot allow their hopes and dreams to drown in the light. We have to bring back the dark. If we don't, who will?
No one, because I'm the only one that has the power. Well, me and like 14 million other people, but you know what I mean. Thancred!
Forgive me, thinking of all those we have lost.
No, it's all right. We will bring back the dark.
Mayhaps sooner than later, in fact. Urianger and I have finished deciphering the tablet, and its contents were most illuminating. Let us reconvene in my chambers. We have much to discuss.
Kill all. Min figli. Oh.
Thought you were gonna talk to me, Ophelia. I'm just glowing with this aura. It's like, don't mess with me. Good, you're here. Thanks to the Archpriest's gift, our next course of action is now clear. Tell me. Let me begin by first explaining the origins of this tablet. I initially believed that it might detail the history of the Church of the First Light. Much to my surprise, it dates back to the end of the Ronkan Empire, and was likely written under the direction of the reigning ruler. It was a time of strife and unceasing war with neighboring nations. With each passing day, they yield more and more territory to their enemies. In their description, petitions or aid were sent out to the allies. This was not one such petition. And you think this ancient petition will somehow help us get into Yaxi Maja? Indeed we do. For encrusted in this tablet is a method by which one may prove themselves an ally of the Ronkan Empire. While we are able to decipher that set of instructions, we may entreat the ruin's protectors to grant us safe passage. The problem, however, is I presently lack the resources to decipher them in their entirety. We have but one resource. There exists a stone monument inscribed with ancient Ronkian text translations into a more modern dialect, which came into us after the fall of the Empire. I'm confident it will suit our purpose. Where can we find this monument? Here in Sitia, quite close to Silberun, in fact. Good news ends there, however, for it is the possession of a rather radical faction of Dark Worshippers, children of the Everlasting Dark. If I have to study the monument, I must infiltrate their encampment. I have no intention of taking longer than absolutely necessary, but I will nevertheless require time to transcribe the text I need. To ensure that I will have enough, I'm afraid I must ask you and thank you to assist me. Okay. And before you even ask, the answer is no. If we're to remain unseen, our group must be as small as possible. Alright, I'll stay here until you return. It won't be long. If anything should happen, you keep us safe. I love Orionje's little bow. Then let's convene outside at the west of Silbroth where the path diverges. Got it. Well, alright, I should just summon my mount. Getting damn close to the next level up. The encampment we seek is to the north, but it would be foolish to simply rush in. God has been posted at Claire to keep watch over the children. Perhaps he has ought to share of his activity. But we must tread carefully. There's a chance we may encounter them along the way. Stay close to their alert, but avoid a confrontation if possible. They rejoice in dealing death to others, claiming that in doing so they cleanse their victims of sin and usher them into the unsunless sea. I'd rather not sully my hands defending myself against such madmen. Well, Y'shtola, I have bad news for ya. You're gonna sully your hands. What's up? You good, fam? By the blessed dog. Thank goodness you are unharmed. We'd have arrived sooner, but we too had a rather unwelcome visit from the children. You're an acquaintance with Master Montoya, then. My apologies. The children have been acting strange of late, so I thought to take a closer look. I was careless. Strange. What have you seen? At first, there seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary. The usual gathering of ingredients to form poisons from Florida fauna. But then I took notice of the venomous spiders. They've been breeding them to make greater numbers. It's as if they're prepared for something. Any ideas as to what? It could be anything, really. If it meant the end of the blessed, nothing would be too cruel or violent for them. Perhaps we could use their present preoccupations with spiders to our advantage. If we were to introduce a threat to the nest where they keep them, the children would be compelled to save them. Bees, for example, are natural predators of spiders. Set them loose to the nest, and we have our opportunity to sneak onto their encampment. A mischievous plan. I like it. With a bit of smoke, we should be able to subdue a few colonies long enough to secure their hives. Have you anything we might be able to use? We should make smoke bombs on the outpost just over there. Then it's settled. Grab a few smoke bombs from the outpost and search about for beehives. I imagine the bees won't take too kindly to your visit, but once they've knocked out, take the beehives and bring them back here. 2 will suffice, I should think. And you're not gonna do anything? Asshole. I kid. Only a little, though. Where the fuck is the outpost? Oh, here it is. Just leave me alone. Anyway. Large burlap sack. I mean, that is what they're called. They're burlap sacks. This is funny to me is all. That wind, boy. I'm assuming you all can hear it. Oh, you flamingo, leave me alone. The god returned to Stillbroth, but not before offering his thanks. As for the beehives, Thanker and I were successful in acquiring what we need. How did you fare? Oh, I guess you guys got beehives too? This is more than enough. The children are certain to be displeased. Let's hurry before the bees begin to stir. Till summit is to the west, a place they call Woven Oath. According to the god, there is an airway apart from the entrance which leads to the spider's nest. If the fates are kind, the way will be clear. Oh, are the fates ever kind, though? I don't think they are. That. Oh, Comet Atoll. Oh, that's scary. Up there's the airway. Do you see it? Yeah. But I can't go up there. I can't jump that high. A bit far, perhaps. We should be able to toss the bag through. Then we should probably loosen the ropes, keeping it closed. Now if that falls open when it lands inside. May I do the honors? Do it. Now we wait. What is that? Bees! By the abyss, they're everywhere. Help! Someone help! We have to save the spiders. It sounds like our plan is working. Still, it is quite likely not all were drawn away from their posts. If you should come to blows with the children, I'll see to it any signs of struggle are concealed. Failing that, I'll create this distraction to buy you still more time. Should anyone get past me, it falls to you to guard her. Okay. The concern is appreciated, but I sincerely doubt it will come to that. Why do I continually enjoy the idea of my loafing about born in the shadows? Come now, Thanker. The shadows are a fitting place for a warrior of darkness. Now, if you both are ready. Up. I wish we were a little closer to where they wanted me to go. That move does way more damage when I'm like enraged. I mean, granted, it does. I mean, I'll be honest, it makes sense that it would. Nah, fuck you. And how do I lose my sprint so early? What the fuck? Front of scene suggests that this is a chamber of prayer. At the very least, they would not place this near potential distraction from the worshippers. Perhaps the moment is for the monument is for. But no, I literally just saw when I was running away. Yes, this is it. I will be but a moment. Keep watch of the entryway. On second thought, would you mind examining the mural on the walls while I look over this? At the glance, I can tell they are odd, pertaining to the founding of the blessed and the children, in fact. We're not like to come here a second time. 'Twould behoove us to learn all that we can. Oh, it would behoove us. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's not like I'm gonna understand any of that shit. Down the murals. You know, it appears to be very old. A ruler sits on top of the throne, attended by their subjects. It appears to be ancient. A warrior in the middle stands triumphant over what appears to be a creature of shadow. Other figures surround the warrior rejoicing in their victory. That don't sound good. It appears to be fairly old. A knight shield himself and their comrades from an encroaching darkness. The central figure is considerably faded. Oh, that looks like it's the story about the original heroes from here. At least maybe somewhat.
These paintings, they seem familiar. Depictions of heroes throughout history. The Age of Gods, the Empire of Ronka, and this.
Is it a story of your guys?
There was a man, a researcher who pored over these pieces. He offered us work when we needed it, slaying beasts, delivering provisions. A funny old bugger he was. But he had a good heart. He believed this first painting dated back to a time of myth and legends. A tribute to the heroes of a long-forgotten era. The story went that it was rediscovered by an explorer from Ronka, who was so struck by its majesty that a second painting was commissioned, commemorating the heroes of their day. One day you will all be here too, he said. Heroes immortalized forever, Maybe I'll paint you myself? I had a good laugh at that. We were only trying to make our way after all. Being heroes couldn't have been further from our minds. But it seems you actually went and did it. Before or after the flood, I wonder. Rather faded, isn't it, compared to the others? Or did someone try to scrape it off the wall? Well, maybe the man himself once he came to his senses. Do you suppose your deeds will warrant an addition to this collection? Or some other kind of monument?
There you are. I have everything I need. Let us quit this place. Is something the matter? We should go. The others are waiting.
Oh, you're right. Oh, thank God that you just took me out. Like, thank you. I believe I now have everything I need to finish the second tablet. Tell me, Andy, do the minerals appear to be of any significance? Pictures of heroes from the age of gods, the Ronkan Empire, and immediately before the flood. Very astute observation. Perhaps in another lifetime you could be a curator of antiquities. Though it has no bearing on the task at hand, perhaps that knowledge may prove to be of use in the future. An unwanted proposal. Oh boy. Let's heard is still broth. The others are waiting. After we return, the two of you should rest well. No doubt Rania will be eager to have you sample his cookie. As soon as I discover everything important, you will be the first to know. There you are. One day, the guard told me you left with Master Montoya to Woven Wolf. And no sooner did he return than she locked herself into their chambers without so much as a word. She knows how I war when she leaves without telling me. Ugh. But she is safe, and that is all that matters. You must be hungry after such a journey. Why not have a seat there by the fire? The stew will soon be ready. Yeah. I love how I'm not even sitting on like the logs that are obviously there for you to sit. I'm just doing what I do.
Strange.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The others on patrol should have returned by now. Our food will be overcooked if we wait any longer. We will just have to start without them. Would you call Master Matoya and the others?
I tire of these games, Urianger. Why do you pretend you cannot see it?
No.
The blessing may spare him the fate of becoming a Light Warden. But you cannot be blind to the nascent corruption. He is not as he was in the Source.
Oh, I'm better. They're talking about me, huh?
Though I have no proof, I fear that the light which poured forth from the Wardens was not negated at all. I fear it was absorbed, that he has been suffused with their light.
Though I have given thought to this possibility, I dare not speak until more is known.
By the time you deign to enlighten us, it may be too late, if it is not already. Urianger, I know full well, after all these years, that you have only the best of intentions. But that does not make it any easier to put my faith in a man so infatuated with secrecy. I have had my suspicions ever since the Exarch bade you speak that day. But now I must ask. The 8th Umbral Calamity and all that followed. Everything you claim to have seen. Did you?
Help! Someone help! The Ilmorans have come for us! We're under attack!
Are you serious? Meanwhile, in Elmore, oh boy, let's hear what his proposal, how it went with Lord Fatso. There's the Light Warden right there.
Lord Forthry, how good it is to see you. How long has it been? Not since your inauguration, unless I'm mistaken. Too long, at any rate. May I say how humbled I am to be invited not only into your city, but your home. You are as generous as ever.
And you as disingenuous. Let us dispense with the pleasantries. This merry band of dissidents people are calling Warriors of Darkness. They have slain Sin-Eaters, and by all accounts the Crystarium is complicit in their villainy. And now I hear reports of your people obstructing my soldiers, so I must ask, what exactly do you think you are doing?
I might ask you the same thing. It should be clear, even to you, that defeating the Light Wardens represents the world's only hope of survival. Even now, the people of Lakeland and Ilmeg rejoice in the return of night. For 100 years, they yearned for a means to fight back against the Sin-Eaters, and at last they have found one. Yet you choose to stand idly by and do nothing. Why?
Why? Because this hope you cling to is nothing more than a fever dream, an exercise in futility. Even should you slay the Sin-Eaters, the world as we know it is beyond salvation. With what little land and resources remain, the people would be free only to starve. Before long, they would turn to violence, then to war, and ultimately usher themselves unto oblivion. They require a firm hand to shepherd them from the edge. The hand of a king, nay, a god. I will see their dreams fulfilled, their wishes granted. I will give them peace, order, and they shall never want for bliss. Men are fickle creatures who entertain vague ideals without the faintest notion what they cost. But a little fear can go a long way towards helping them realize what it is they truly need. Sanctuary. And they shall find none in this world save that which I afford them. That is why the Sin Eaters exist. To unite the world under my dominion.
A paradise fit to grace the 8th Umbral era.
What was that?
A minor epiphany, nothing more. You have always held sway over those around you. Those who defy you must submit or die. What sits before me is the inevitable result of bloated privilege and unchecked power. But man is more resilient than you think. His achievements are not the product of violence and bloodshed, but compassion and understanding. This calamity is but another crisis to be overcome, and we will. Once we eliminate the Sin Eaters.
You poor deluded fool. These people care not for the morrow. They care only for the now. And the contentment they lack. What good is a paradise to them if it is 1,000 years in the making? Or even 100?
You underestimate them, Lord Thorthry. They see further than you think. I have beheld it in the blood and sweat and tears of those who would sacrifice everything for a future they may never know, that their children may never know. I have beheld it in the hopes and dreams of those who came before, which we bequeath to those who come after, that they might in turn build upon the foundations laid by our forebears. These are the bonds which hold man and his world together. Not your gilded chains, and I will resist your every effort to shackle him.
In summary, you will continue to support the villains hunting my Sin Eaters?
Your Sin Eaters, huh?
With tremendous enthusiasm, for I have faith in the future they would build.
Why do I even bother? Fools, the lot of you! So naive! So painfully predictable! Did you imagine I did not know your mind? That I would wait until after this meeting to dispatch my forces? Even as we speak, they march to the Sin Eaters' defense. Insurrection will not be tolerated! The people of this world are mine to rule, mine to command. And you are no exception! What? How did he?
Bitch.
Insolent swine! I will not stand for this! Do you hear me?
You honestly thought he was gonna come here? That was obviously a projection.
You speak for the Knights Blessed?
I do. presume that is your doing. If you have come to parley, I must insist that you first return him to us.
You're in no position to make demands.
Can't wait till we kill this dude.
By Lord Vorthry's decree, Raktika now falls under the governance of Yulmore. You will henceforth answer to us.
Is that so? And the children of the Everlasting Dark have acquiesced to this madness?
We have reached an accord, yes. Too many times have the Knights Blessed shunned Yulmore's overtures of friendship. The risk that you harbor hostile intentions has grown too great to ignore. Therefore, his lordship has claimed dominion over this forest and bestowed executive authority upon the children of the Everlasting Dark.
In his wisdom, Lord Vorthry has agreed to recognize ours as the only permissible expression of dark worship. It's one true faith. You and your false creed are a blight on these woods. A foul, unholy corruption that must be cleansed.
How is it? How
Little
ironic
wonder the
is it that
Warrior
these
of Darkness
fools follow
visits
people
both
who only
Lakeland
look
and
like
Ilmeg, yet shuns Raktika. Your perverted teachings hold blessed shadow at bay.
You have accepted the yoke of Yulmore to spite us, then? Fools. Darkness will never return to these skies while they hold sway.
Those of you minded to obey his lordship are to make for woven oath with all haste. We will leave you, that you may have time to prepare.
Woven oath? Are you suggesting we abandon our faith to join those zealots?
What has your faith afforded you thus far? Nothing! We will guide you along the righteous path.
Ugh.
And should we refuse?
Anyone found here upon our return will be considered a traitor to Yulmore, and dealt with as such.
Can't wait till I murder him.
We will discuss these developments after I have tended to our casualty.
Oh boy. That was neat. Orianje, the god hath been afflicted with the most terrible and efficacious poison, and that's where the spiders came from. You have attempted all manner of healing incantations, and his condition remains unchanged. At present, we can but slow the poison's advance, and pray will afford us sufficient time to find a cure. The young god has spread through his system long before he was brought here. At present, there is naught we can do but to try to ease his pain. Do not blame yourselves, my friends. All that can be done has been done. Then, had we reached him sooner, it would have been little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding suitable antidotes is nigh impossible task. What of the rest of the blessed? How have they taken the news of Elmon's generous proposition? With anger and dismay, we cannot hope to oppose both them and the children. I consider a confirmation of all the knights blessed that we might consider their ultimatum, but I know how they will answer. As Montoya, I am truly sorry. We will not, cannot abandon our faith. There is no reason for you to suffer for our decision. Your work is not yet done, and you still have time to flee. Flee. I am not one to run from any trouble. In fact, with Annie's arrival, I have mind to take the offensive. Say what now? The alliance presents here plainly stems from the desire to protect the Light Warden. They say we seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Were darkness to fall over Rakta, they would have no cause to remain. All of which is rather easier said than done, unless of course you finally decipher that tablet. I have as a matter of fact, and with it we can prepare everything we need to enter Yaximaja. What say you all? We will need to act quickly, but I believe it can be done. We cannot deny our friends, but one course lies before us. Well, we are villains, are we not? Good. I leave the blessing in your capable hands, Rania. Very well. I see there's no change in your mind. By all that does dark, I swear to keep the blessing safe. When we need a tablet, we will first need to attain a seal used to identify the allies of Rankion in times past. One such seal should be waiting for us in a complex and underwater ruins not far from here. You have some experience with subaquatic excursions, do you not? Yeah. Then this should prove a simple task for you. The ruins we seek are at the bottom of Lake Susi-Makipa. Well, you see to them, if you only have remained here to help shore up Selbron's defenses. Your aid would be greatly appreciated. Okay. Oh, that little bit of a sliver before the next level. Are you kidding me? Damn. Still have this whole half of the map to like fucking look at. There you are, ready for a swim. The seals we seek should be stored in a chamber somewhere inside the ruins beneath the lake. However, the entrance is seemingly protected by a subtle locking mechanism rooted in symbols of Ronkan culture. The Ronkan sought to live in harmony with nature and considers certain animals to be sacred. Foremost in the pantheon was the snake, portrayed as the protector of the wood and arbiter of life and death. Below were four others, each equal in rank: the koyal, the tolbir, the opo-opo, and the wolf. Characterized as the blights of liberty, words, alignment, and harmony, respectively. The golden chamber containing the seals. The tablet states that one must pay due deference to three of these beasts by placing one's palm on monuments proud of their image, and that this must be done in specifics. My instruction is correct. The order can be disentangled from the three commandments which follow. Give praise unto the snake, by its strength do our lands prosper. Be as the Opo rival to thy kin, as all parts seek betterment, so too does the whole. He has the wolf to move as one. Peace comes to all who seek harmony with their kin. How it says aught of the placement, size, or appearance of the monumental aspect.
Hopefully all will become clear when you reach the bottom of the lake. Go safely. So, snake, opal, and wolf. There we go. Like, why does it not let me go under? Find the snake statue. This fallen snake statue. Send something to stir elsewhere in the lake. That's a coral statue. There's the opal statue. We found the statue of an opal. Send something to stir elsewhere in the lake. Next is the wolf. Statue of the wolf. Once more, you sent something to stir elsewhere in the lake. Perhaps the chamber containing the seal is open. The door opens to reveal a pedestal upon which rests a medallion. You take it and bury it inside your clothing. Found it, you Stola. Did you find it? Yep, right here. This medallion bears the owl insignia of the Empire. There can be no doubt that this is the seal of Ronka. Well done, Andy. You can begin our preparations to enter Yakini. And I live in a enhanced thrill of battle. Ooh, I like that. Into the wood. You're gonna see seal, it should be possible to enter Yaximi unmolested by its guardians. Now go on ahead to Silverone from the others. When we have recovered from your excursion, meet us in the cavern leading east out of the village. Ah, there we go. I'll be able to explore a little bit on this side. Alright, I probably could have done this wherever I wanted in one shell. Oh, 32 million. Damn. Level 79. Good, you're here. I not opened the gates for us but moments ago. Beyond lies Yaximaja and presumably the Light Warden. It did not take long for the Woods Protectors to find me when last I came here, and I expect them to fall upon us as quickly as this time. Though we carry the seal, there's no reason for us to let our guard down. Now let's seek out the Warden and put an end to its reign over these woods. I guess it's probably up there. No, it should be decent. Ooh, pretty. You little cunt. You little fucking bitch.
It would seem we have found them.
Or they found us. I think it's the correct way to say that. Yo!
You trespass upon sacred ground! Begone!
Wait! We did not come to!
Just show the medallion.
Oh.
Stop! We mean you no harm!
Sister, is that...
We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
Oh. Huh?
It appears
appears to be genuine. Then perhaps there's yet hope.
Perhaps.
I'm sorry, what?
We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the azure flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Sure.
Try not to stray from the path. All right?
These three sisters are something else.
Follow the flowers. Would it kill them to escort us? But if it affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
But if we can just do whatever the fuck we want until we get there, fine. Ah, it is up there. You're naked. I don't know. What do I get up there? I can get this from here. Grab this last one. There should only be that. To the north, huh? Oh, fuck off! Get the fuck out of here, you stupid animal! Hello! I would have the seal that we may confirm its authenticity. Straight to the point, I see. Very well. There's no mistaking the crest of the royal family. It is the proper size, and by its weight, it is plain it was made from gold. The seal's indeed genuine. For 3,000 years we have waited for this moment, and now you are finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Ronka. I am Amet, chieftainess of Fano. Amet, her younger sister. Count, a pleasure. We were beginning to lose hope that you would come. I beg your pardon? These are troubled times for my people. Though I can imagine what has compelled you to venture into our woods. You must be tired of your journey. Come, take your ease. If you like, I will show you around about the village. Though I must warn you, it is a long way down to the forest floor, so just watch your step.
Top of the tree. 8 more. Okay. We're definitely gonna go over the 3 hours, but that's fine.
This way, what is your name? Handy. And this is a common name nowadays. How times change. I digress. Come and be sure to watch your step.
Why does everyone always make fun of my name, you assholes?
As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the palace guards which served under the last emperor. To this day, we carry on the duty of our forebears, the final decree of his embassies before Ronka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look unto the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath all our all, and thus will Ronkan live on. By his command we have remained in the Ronka Great Wood, guardians of Ronka's ruins and the wisdom held within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but did thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part in the Empire's decision to entrust this mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We Vais would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. We are also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one would plainly block before the light claimed dominion over land, but now, Fauna is all that remains. Our numbers dwindled year by year. Before long, there will be no one left to honor the Emperor's wish. You believe we are the allies of whom you have waited. You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I began to think you would never come. Sister! We are glad of your presence here in the Great Wood. The wisdom of Ronka is yours should you wish it. You need only ask. Seek the Light Warden. I'm here to kill it. You know, bring about the end of the light and begin some darkness and all yada yada. You come in search of the Light Warden? My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. Wait a minute, do you recall any sights of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that would mean... How old are you exactly? Minfilia? Don't play the Vaughn card. Young enough to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination you seek. We have leave to speak with the other Vais then. But of course. Then we should split up and inquire individually. Someone knows something, I would hear it while there's yet time to act. This does have some reminiscence about the forest in 12. It's not my intention the pride, but your voices carry far. I know what it is you would ask of me. Fortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the Lightworn. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would have known it. Perimeter. Some words I just can't say for life or limb. Right, time to attune this son of a bitch. So I don't know of anyone who watched this. Do you guys remember the Humongous Entertainment games? So you look just like why can't I remember her name? Fran. Such a light one. I cannot say I have ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. But the Humongous Entertainment, you know, the Spy Fox, Putt, Freddy Fish, Pajama Sam. What was I think it was like in 2018, the Humongous Entertainment tweeted out a picture being like, hey, a collection of games is coming to the console. And they have not mentioned it ever since. So it's like, is that still happening or nah, fam? An outsider? But how? By the gods, allies of the Empire? My sincerest apologies for failing to know your arrival. It was the warning you wished to know about. Yes, my mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Fauna, she lived in the valleys near Rockcap Falls, until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. While on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that she'd seen with the Light Warden. Her exchange with Corali's taught you something about the Light Warden's possible whereabouts. We should still go to the next person. Oh, yeah, I had to go to all four of them anyway. Although she's probably the only one that'll have the information. Lightworn? No, I have not seen it. But I have witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters. How they are wont to hunt in packs and carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. This fight the Warden is a grotesque, compelling thing, waiting patiently for its minions to bring its next meal. So yeah, that's something I kind of hope that they would bring them out at some point, because I'll be honest, I love the Humongous Entertainment games. Obviously, I think Pajama Sam's my favorite one, so if they ever do is bring them to the consoles, I'll do something with them. Maybe the others were able to drive what I cannot. Here. I have notes! Near Rocktail Falls. Why was I not told of this? I think we see now why it was never been spotted on our patrols. This Rocktail Falls. Be assured it lies deep within the world of Yachma. Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody bout with the Eaters and has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rubble, yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give it up as lost, thereby making a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. There is perhaps one way to enter, though it will be great peril to you and your companions. The Quantium Riva, a temple in the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but delineated as a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ronka, it can. First, we must go to the criminal Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path through the Quantium Riva can be opened. This may sound a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attuning it to ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting. That we might not be tempted, that means to do so were within from us. We can but show you the way, the rest will be up to you. Let's see, we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? You have to ask. We have no time to waste. be about it then. If that is your wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters in the criminal Australs, I would ask that your sisters accompany Orianja and Thancred and share with them all they can of these ruins. While we have every intention of investigating Rakta Falls to see if possible Lightborn dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would behoove us to prepare for alternate courses of action. Sup. You commit, I leave them to you. Yes, sister. Should our present course prove false, down to not, but that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. Look to the stars. What you seek lies in the heart of criminal Astropolis. Fortunately, it too was sealed shut by our order of his emissary. In order to open it, we must look for the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. So I hope it wasn't in the village. But if it will. Well, no, they would have said northwest then if it was. Now, well, it's not the deal. Actually, how many more do I have in this area? 3, okay. That's not bad. Oh, fuck off. I can't. Damn you. Fuck you. Yes, I know it might be stupid, but I don't care. Could have made it seem a little easier that I have to go this way. There it is. Probably up there somewhere. You were able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lie the morning stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the guardians of Rakta. Beyond them is a great pyramid of groups in the air, where the flow of magic must be restored. It is said that the monuments are themselves the keys to opening the pyramid. Though I don't know now how, this is for you to discover. The puzzle, wonderful. I'd have a closer look. Ah, there it is. Another puzzle, but for a blessing, it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all divine beasts mentioned on the tablet. No No doubt they'll open the way in like manner. We have but to descend the correct order. Let's let them search the area for clues. These rooms are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hidden among them. Indeed, it may be best to describe them if there are numerous, as you say. Better that than risk overlooking something. Though transcriptions would prove impractical for you, not being versed in rank non-script, no matter, you employ a different approach. Impressions. Here, I had thought to use these clay tablets to record a significant imagery we discovered, but they will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We will start at the base of the pyramid. You begin at the top. When you have finished, return here and I will translate your findings. And how take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monument. Take an impression. It's the impression that I get. Have you ever been close to tragedy or close to those who have? Have you ever felt a wave so powerful, so heavy you collapse? No. Well, I never had to knock on wood, but I know someone who has. So it isn't good. I never wonder if I never had to knock on wood. I'm moving away from that enemy so you don't see me, because I have a feeling I'd probably get my ass handed to me. And I'd like not to return to the fucking all the way to Raglar's Reach. Reverence Tolls, not Raglar's Reach. Nope. Ruined them all. Done. Moment while I decide to look around. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw on the base of the pyramids gave any hints as to the solution of the puzzle. Focusing instead on how to proceed, having solved it. Your findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burns bare. Mark the crown, heeded call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I had assumed that the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Element and I were able to gather, it is but a matter of fusing one of the statues with ether. Being which one? Have you any thoughts? In your town to find solutions to vexing problems, I think it best that you choose a statue that say you are. Okay. Alright then. After you have selected the statue, I will imbue it with the required ether. Should it prove to be a trap, I am more than capable of warding off any magic attacks in my content. Now, which statue will it be? Might I hear the riddle one more time? Of course, I have it written here. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze forever fall. Guess I should read them. Santa Claus, you know it's fading away from it. You notice it? It's facing away from the serpent statue. Okay. It's facing away from the. Oh wow! Is that really all it's doing? It's like, oh, it's facing away from each other. Facing north towards the Great Pyramid. Okay. Facing south towards the woods. I might just straight up look up what the correct answer is going to be. Facing towards the wolf statue. They're facing each other. The owl statue. Alright, I'll play if this works. Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread unto theirs. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze forever. It has been absorbed. You do have a time for this. Yeah, I'm sure it's fuck you. Thumbs up. I got, yeah, no, I looked at the wrong one. Well, no, I looked up the answer. But I guess the owl statue was looking to it, wasn't it? The way should be clear now. Come, let us. Someone approaches. Sister! Sister! Kemet? What are you doing here? What has happened? Olorian soldiers, they have entered Yaximaja! The fuck? Olorian soldiers? And what of the blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Almanians have little interest in silver or its people. According to our scouts, the general and his men made all haste for the gates of Yaximaja upon finding it. Together with Thancred, Umit, and a few others have engaged them in the border. To return and assist Umit at once. They are not to step foot near the ruins or Fano. We will see that matters here are returned as quickly as we can. Understood? Yes, sister. Be careful. I knew that time was short. Did not expect the Almanians to move so swiftly. We have come too far to turn back now. Again, that experience! Time's against us, friend. Quickly, into the pyramid. Actually, that reminds me. I wonder, is there anything in here? Southeast, no. Mi casa tu casa. Owls, huh? Switch should be through these doors in the confessional of Pasa the Elder, but why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's being obstructed as it approaches the door. Is it not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue? Maybe you gotta find another one. Yep. Strange indeed. The second statue was likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can't cover more ground if we split up. I'm gonna take the chamber to the south, and the one to the east. I'll search the chamber to the west. Take my next level up, I'll get 100,000 HP. Something's gonna pop up, right? Something has to pop up. I've looked everywhere and... Wait, is that... Yeah. Statue. Ed. We found it. Looks light enough. We need but return to the other altar, no? One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. Since a strange energy emanated from the eyes of the statue in the corridors of this palace, should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me for them to suddenly stood in life. Trapped then, for the unsuspecting as they attempt to return to its rightful place. Precisely, caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver the statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls. From my eyes, distinctly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would more aptly pierce the traps for what they are. Fine. Alright then, we will meet you at the door of the confessional of Topaz the Elder. Deliver the statue of the altar at the entrance of the confessional of Topaz the Elder. You'll have 2 minutes to complete the task. Should you fail, return this diary location beginning. Wherever attacks from enemies which will sap your strength. Oh god. Well, that seemed easy. Oh, but it's going into this chamber. I bet it'll be a little harder, huh? You successfully delivered the statue to the altar. Statue statue's returned, but was that enough? If it was, I can see ether flowing through the door now. Open sesame! I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done. We're about one step from entering the Quantum Revel, but I must warn you, the last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial, and the path forward will open to you. A path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. The Emperor always takes such pleasure wasting the time of his allies. Let's end this, Andy, while time is yet on our side. Legends of the Not-So-Hidden Temple. Before we enter, I will tell you the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manner of these devices to keep trespassers away from the switch. The most important being wards of displacement. They may very well force you into danger. Until we become separated, please use these. Whisper weeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. And then I can work out how to use these well enough. Thank you. Alright, Andy, the sooner we finish these, the sooner we can return to the others. Beauty time! Shall we get this over with? Why does the item level have to be a thing now? Oh, I have to wait for them to get up here. Sister, came here. 2 soldiers have broken through our defenses. Follow them. They are not to reach this temple, understand? Your soldiers somehow made it past my sisters. No doubt on their way here. All the more reason we should hurry then. This is actually kind of cool. Oh, lordy. This should end well. Well, 2 more missions and then ow. Oh shit, wrong one.
want one again. I like this. I like this duty. I can't move. There we are. Uh-oh. Big boulder! By the gods. Mother of God. Run! Yeah! Oh good, my sprint is like automatically on. This is just boulders after boulders coming down. Are you guys okay? What? You act like you've never done this before. They have reached the temple. I fear they are too fast for us. What the fuck? Of course it had to be him. Of course it's Ranjit. Oh shit.
Away with you! This ends now! Here I come! No holding back!
Wow, fuck you! For whatever reason wasn't letting me attack. Alright, I did it.
Huzzah! So if I'm able to wrap up quests that I want to wrap up, 1, 2, 3, 4
It seems
more.
to be working. I think not.
I have 43 missions left so I can wrap up all these quests that I want to do. So I could very well get this wrapped up on
General,
next week Tuesday
hold
or
on!
even on Saturday. Oh, you idiot. Why didn't you fall?
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor.
Yeah, except it didn't. Why are you like a thing? Like, you don't even have a name. You're not that important. I'm sorry.
Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually, someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
Yeah, I saw that happening.
General?
Yeah, you didn't have a name, so yeah. Pistola.
Do not fail.
How noble and pointless.
Is everyone all right?
Ophelia, stop.
What in the...
Oriage! At once! Down with you!
Well, now I know for sure that area is gonna be fine. He's alive. They all are.
Where is Y'shtola?
I just hope this heals the villagers. Also, fuck them. Thankfully, Raja cohorts and the god sense to fall back.
You should be here soon with Lord Campano. You should hold our position here until she arrives. Paint and or coins. I wonder what I'll take. Please let me know if that hole might lead onto the woods somewhere. There are other means of exiting the temple. There is no question that we would know of it. But I fear that is of little consequence, for we have tried to mark the depths of the pit and failed. To fall from such a height. No, she ain't dead. Sister, I come bearing news. The old man, soldiers, and the children have fled Yaximaja. They abandoned Zillar as well, though they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Unfortunately, a number of the blessed were poisoned when fending off the soldiers. One we believed to be of their order was found lost in Yajime, feverish and badly wounded. He was taken to Fano for treatment, but I fear there's little we can do for him. He and the other blessed will not last long without an antidote. I must act quickly. If we're a spare vial, me feeling I can deliver it to the blessed in slither broth. You and Orianje should return to Fano and tend to the wounded villager there. Here you go. What about Yustola? I know it seems Cal's forced to leave, but she left in that hole for a reason. We have to save the blessed, whatever it takes. Right. My sister and I will remain here. Must be certain those soldiers are still lurking about. Come on, Dave. Let not your soul sacrifice me in vain. To Fano. Fano. I forgot the name of the woods in Final Fantasy XII where you meet the Viera. Of course it's him. And his friend, Rania. So he would forestall the old man's crescent, and in so doing, afford the time to traverse the temple. Quickly, the antidote. Ugh. Ryan still appears vastly pain. Perhaps he requires another dose of medicine. Jeez. Medicine seems to take effect as the color slowly creeps back to his cheeks. Would appear the worst hath passed, though his wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister it to him forthwith. I attend to Rania's ministrations. If this is a voice cutscene, I'm probably gonna go use the restroom. That mission was short as fuck.
Runa, thank goodness.
Alright, I'll be right back.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbough, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did. We would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbough.
Safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done. I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her? Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya?
Oh.
No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or...
She's dead. No, she's not dead, but...
She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
I hope so.
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Oh, let's see. Oh, it's our boy.
Oh, look who it is.
Well, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
We don't know this guy. Kill him.
Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love. Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
Just began to wonder what really happened when she fell. Yeah, the gust of wind.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
Flow.
You motherfucker, did she seriously do
The
that
teleportation
again?
magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the Livestream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination. I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Yeah.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her.
So what now?
Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
Now then, if I go to fetch her for you, I will require a suitable place to work. We must find somewhere that resonates strongly with the Livestream. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this, an aetherite lamp for my own design. Keep it close so you might venture into the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the locations resonate with the Livestream. Once you find a likely spot, all you need to do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. Find a location resonate with Livestream, you'll need to search the area marked on your map. Use the aetherial lamp to pinpoint the ideal location to call for, and then call for Emmett's strike. This dude's becoming a bro, man. Clean motherfucker. Okay, well, it's definitely not up here then. It has to be like around this area then. Hi there. The fuck? The fuck is with these things?
Yes, this place should serve well enough.
That music's a little overbearing, but it's fine.
Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate. Now then, what color was her soul again? Ah, there you are. He's done it. He's brought her back.
Oh, thank you. You closed her.
Y'shtola, are you all right?
Also, you said Y'shtola. Her name's Montoya, you fucking idiot.
Yes. Though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
You done something stupid.
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the Livestream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
Master Matoya, oh, thank the heavens you're alright.
Yo, dude, you gonna like put it in her, aren't ya?
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved?
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the Livestream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel. You had better not have explored its depths without me.
Oh, yeah, did. No. Heavens, no. In fact, I was waiting for your return. I didn't really look at all the other options.
Well, Almet and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
Alrighty. What a touching reunion that was. It far brought the tear to my eye, but as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Before long, they will remember their many differences and return to normality. Says the Archbringer of Chaos. That will get you nowhere, dear boy. But seriously, we Ascians do what we do for the greater good, for the region. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is the man who tends them, he who reaps the bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and returning to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing Japan and leave it at that. Now I must keep your friends waiting. Okay. Let's go hand this in. My apologies for having put all you through such an ordeal. I could see no way other way to say Knight's Bless. Happily both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter the Quantian Ravel and put the light warrant to the sword. Okay. Oh. Okay, guys. That is it for this stream. I know I said I was going to wrap up this little midsection with that 2 missions left, but this one being a dungeon, and everything, I think this would be best for me to end here. And again, I don't want to rush too much. Now, I honestly, I don't think we'll be, I honestly think I'll still make good progress. In all honesty, I probably will wrap up Shadowbringers maybe next Tuesday if I go at like this kind of a pace. But I don't want to rush too much. And like I said, with 5.5 coming out in 2 weeks on the 13th, or is it the 15th? Was it the 13th or the 15th? It was one of those days. We'll definitely be, I don't know if we'll be there to start it or not, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this stream of Final Fantasy XIV. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, whether you watch it live or archived here on YouTube. I'm having a blast with this game, and I don't want to rush it too much. And plus, we're almost at the 4-hour mark, and I like to try to keep these streams below 4 hours on days where I am going to work. But don't worry, I'll probably go a big long ways on Saturday stream. It all depends. Let's see where we end on Thursday, and then I can ascertain as to if I will end Shadowbringers either on Saturday or Tuesday, which my guess will be Tuesday. But anyway, guys, thank you all. And I'll say this right now, I honestly don't know with it being Easter this upcoming Sunday. I honestly don't know if I will stream on Saturday. It all depends. It all depends. I know Easter's a Sunday holiday, so I could still stream on Saturday, but it all depends on like what my parents want to do and such. So it all depends. So just keep on a lookout for that. But anyway, guys, thank you again for watching this. I'll be back on Thursday for sure with some more Final Fantasy XIV. And of course, guys, you can keep on watching Persona 5 Strikers and Bravely Default 2 as they come out. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye!